Years ago, my father said something to me that has stuck with me forever. He said that there are 3 loves in one's life: family, your profession, and your community. And this project ticks every one of those boxes for me. The community, which, the community has been so good to myself and George, my partner. They've embraced us. They've allowed us to be artists for 20 years in this incredible environment. And it's time, although we have been working on doing this, it's time to give back to the community. And that's what I'm doing here. My profession, what a great way to give back and to embrace my colleagues and my friends and my artist friends. We're opening up an institution that will showcase them, highlight them, and give them the presence in this community which they deserve. And then, of course, family. What we're creating here will last for generations. And my family, your families, will remember this and be grateful for enlightening our community with an art museum on Bainbridge Island. So all 3 of these, passions of my life, my love of my life, this museum just fills that for me. And I work a lot towards creating this project, and I hope that many of you will tonight at least get a taste of what we're doing and come aboard and be part of this with us. So, thank you.
One of the vice presidents of the board with Cynthia Sears. And I was going to come up here this evening and tell you about why I got involved 2.5 years ago when I met Steve Davis. But instead I'm going to tell you about the really crummy day I had at the office. And I wanted to tell you that, and I want to share that with you, because as I came off the ferry just now, because I work in Seattle, I work up at the U, come off the ferry, I could see through the window here, I could see all you people milling around. You were already here before me, you were having a good time, and you were enjoying the evening. And as I drove off, I thought, I can't wait to be with you, number one, to enjoy the evening after the really crummy day. But I also can't wait until there's a museum on that corner. Because even if you're not here when I'm having a really crummy day, I can walk off the ferry, walk into the museum, and sit down and surround myself with beauty. And the beauty of this island, the beauty of this peninsula that I've grown to love and enjoy so much. So I guess that's my spiel, is that I want to welcome you, I want to thank you for making my day a bright one. And I hope that tonight you'll learn more about this amazing organization that's going to make all our days bright in the end and have a place to go, whether you're happy or you're sad or you just want to see some beautiful art. Thank you.
Greg Robinson, I'm the Executive Director of the Art Museum, and it's really an honor to be here tonight. These receptions started as an idea to get more people aware of what we're doing at the stage and to kind of get our board starting to rehearse, what messages do they have and how would they convey to people why they're excited. And they've become really hard acts to follow. I think we've created some monsters. It's getting a lot easier. I just wanted to thank everyone for coming. And we are going to go downstairs. We also built a wonderful 100-seat auditorium, and we have a PowerPoint for you tonight. And what I'd like to just tell you a little bit about is why we're standing right here. And originally, the art education program of the museum, of course, was extremely vital, and it was something we had to incorporate. It wouldn't all fit in the volume of the museum that you'll see in the presentation downstairs. These are exterior views from Winslow and also the beacon from the ferry terminal. And we secured this perfect site, but it wouldn't all fit in that particular building. So this was being built, and the board had the foresight to purchase 2 floors. So we've put the auditorium and the classroom here. Both floors will connect in the future. and we, in a sense, have this building that's designed as one. So you're really in just the first phase, and when Elizabeth talked about being really excited for what will be built on the corner, you'll hear more about it downstairs. How many of you have not been here before in these buildings yet? Quite a few of you, okay. What you were watching, the loop here, Cameron Snow volunteered to do some documentation of the building project itself. And we have the footprint, the foundation and the basement put in already. We wanted to get ahead of the winter rains. We had the money to get that far. And we're in what's called the early stage of the capital campaign. Some of you have heard this before, but we started calling it the quiet phase, but we realized it's really hard to be quiet on this corner with what we're doing. If I were to do this all over again, if I were taking the job today, I think the first committee I would ask the board to form is a semantics subcommittee. And I think we'll be really great at doing this project the next time around. But actually we're not doing so badly. We really want more people to know about what we're doing. We want you to help us spread the word. I'm going to pose a couple of questions right now because I don't want to surprise you downstairs. How would you like to get involved? Who could you introduce to us that you know wants to learn more about this? What do you think this museum can do most for this community? What questions, when you leave tonight, what questions might you have that are unanswered? And I don't like to surprise people, so that's your homework. I'm just hearing down.